My name's Jerry Burke. I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana, downtown, 7 Ward District. I've been at Gallery since 2005. Katrina blew me in. And I lost everything, had nowhere to go, didn't know what I was gonna do. And I passed 45 and happened to see Gallery Furniture. And a force of nature, it's like I blacked out. When I woke up, I was in the parking lot. I was walking in, asking Mac, do we need a good worker? He made fun of my accent. And then he told me to go to HR and tell them to call him. And the rest has been history. Growing up in New Orleans, there was 2 sides. One grandmother stayed in the 7th Ward where I was born, where I'm from. And my dad's mom is from the 9th Ward, not far from the Desire Projects. A little more rough area. Had a lot of knuckleheads around me, a lot of ignorant people, some good people, a lot of bad people. And caught up in the environment, ended up getting popped. I bonded out, didn't do a couple of days, bonded out, but had a lot of heat on me from that point to maybe 2 years on the run, ducking, looking high and low for me. No peace of mind whatsoever. And when Katrina hit, it's like a light switch hit. God took a hold of my life and I was done with everything, literally the very next day. The day Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans. I was gonna hold the fort down, protect the house, make sure nothing crazy happened. I didn't think it was gonna go down the way it did. But like I said, when it turned into a 4 or 5 and the storm shifted and ended up being a direct hit, it was me, my 2 cousins. We was gonna ride it through. We was gonna stay out like we normally do, make a party of it. And we realized the seriousness of it, and at the last minute, we just loaded up, jumped in the car, and we went what we call a long way. We went through Mississippi, up to Shreveport, through Dallas here, and we beat people that went the 5-hour route. We beat them by days. So that's how bad it was. But I waited till the last minute. When I got to Houston, we went to a Marriott, and as soon as I got in the lobby, the TV was on. And when I looked at the TV, the exit ramp off of 610, which is around the corner from my house, was being used as a boat launch. So that's when I knew, oh yeah, it was real. Right there was maybe 10, 11 feet of water. So when I saw that bridge being used as a boat launch, I pretty much knew that my house was gone. And as far as my impact, it really was an impact for the best. I've lost my grandmother due to it, yeah, true. But as far as me, my lifestyle, and my well-being, did a total 360 spin as of right then and there. I met Mattress Mac and he gave me a job. I had no experience with nothing coming in here. First time I met Mac, I knew nothing about this place. And he didn't ask me none of that. He didn't ask me, what can I do, what can I do? He put me straight to work and taught me so many things, showed me so much. And when I got home, I got emotional. It was my first time getting, legit. First time doing something where I have to worry about who's looking at me, who's trying to get me, who set me up. And I just had to take a step back. I got on my knees, prayed to God, and I just couldn't believe it. One morning, I got a call from Mac early in the morning. I was still sleeping. Thought I was in trouble. I answered the phone. Yes, sir. I need you to pack your bags, call Cordell. You're going to Kentucky. Going to Kentucky? Yeah, you got to take care of the horse. Take care of the horse? I've never been around a horse. So, call Cordell, blah, 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 set it up. Next thing you know, I'm living in Kentucky with a wonderful crew, Miss Laura, Mr. Kelly. Miss Laura and Mr. Kelly, they're a married couple, worked here forever. That's Mattress Mac, wife's twin. And Mr. Kelly's her husband. And they work out there for Gallery Racing in Kentucky. And they have so much love for the animals. They love what they do. Their passion for the animals is unbelievable. I learned so much out there. Here I am, guy from New Orleans, in Paris, Kentucky. Unbelievable.
Zone, reaching for the wire. Run Happy coming after him. These two will decide it. Private zone. Run Happy's got him. Run Happy has won the sprint. What a racehorse.
Run Happy changed my life also. In a way, well, healthiness. Me being with them 7 days a week, there's no off day out there. 7 days a week, 365. You get up, every day they do what they do. And just right there, you gotta be, to me, cut from something different. My very first photo circle picture, it was in Indiana, I'll never forget. And when Run Happy won, it might have been 5 of them. And that was my first photo picture ever. I used to always say, man, I wonder how it feels to have that photo next to that. And I got that opportunity. And man, to the day, it's hanging on my wall. And I've been to Breeders' Cup. We won it. I held the roses. Saratoga, we won it. I mean, on and on and on. It's just unbelievable the things he do for people. And I'll run through a wall for him. He's a great guy, changed my life, and I'll do whatever for him. The night of Harvey, I was watching the fight. Lights flickered, never lost power, no flooding. Very, very fortunate, very blessed in that part. And the very next morning, Mac had some guys over and he gave me a call. He said that he needed us over. We was gonna jump in some Penske's and ride around and save however many people as we can save. And he sent somebody out to get me in the Penske. We came back and we just rode around grabbing whoever we could grab. He gave his own personal phone number out to whoever needed his help to call him personally. And I just thought that was mind-blowing. I never known anybody to do such. And we just grabbed whoever we could grab, brought him here. Some had a few clothes, some just left with nothing. Mac had the shoe company, Vans came, and man, we gave away tennis shoes. We got cars to get shoes. We had a clothes drive. We had a food drive. We had ice, whatever people needed. We had lines long as the eye could see, and we took care of everybody. We turned nobody away. We had cleaning supplies, maps, mops, buckets, soap, whatever you needed, we had. And we gave to everybody. We turned nobody away, and that meant a lot to me. It just was unbelievable. I was so blessed and fortunate to be a part of that. Because me being on the other side of that fence from Katrina, I know what it was like, not knowing what you're gonna do, what you're gonna eat, where you're gonna go. So just to know that, like I said, it speaks volumes to me. When the coronavirus outbreak happened, I never really was too worried, probably because of Mac. I fed off of his body language. I've looked at him, what he done, and he stood firm. He showed no fear, straight leadership. And me seeing that made me strong. We're very fortunate and blessed not to close. We took care of the people. We had, shout out to Kroger, brought us the groceries, and we'll make a care box. And we had addresses, and we'll load them up and go all over wherever we need to go, and brought those boxes to your door. Knocked on your door, called you with no contact, no interaction. That spoke volume, man. Like I said, we'll load up a Penske full of baskets and just roll all over town, taking care of people who needed it. And I did quite a few myself, and the people, emotions and their face, they didn't even know I was coming. It was like a surprise, and I just couldn't believe that. And they was very, very touched by that. And can't nobody tell me nothing bad about Mac, not at all. Shout out to Mac, AKA the Big Chief, as I like to call him. He know one thing, I love him with all my heart. He changed my life. He showed me things I thought I'd never see or do. And that's the reason I work as hard as I work for him. Whatever he asks me to do, I'll do it. Great person, love him to death.